And I have to say, make sure you check with your medical professional before you start any kind of movement program. So, ball today. A heavy weight if you have one. I don't suggest heaving the coffee table. But whatever quantifies is that, and make sure you've got a really stable chair today. Oh, I guess I should move my cup of tea. I'll get a little chug-a-lug of that. Make sure you've got some water nearby. Grab your ball. Yay, turn on your music. If you've got music of choice, make sure it's good. Maybe a little Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Doo-doo-doo. Because that's like one of the greatest all-time songs. All right, we feeling ready? I'm seeing some of you and half of others. Hi, Tom. Y'all are like halvesies. That's a pretty cool effect there, Viv. You've like split your head in half. I love it. Yes, now we see up Bill's nose. As he figures the whole process out. All right, 9:04 people. All right, we're starting with a ball. Need a heavy weight, need a chair, and we're gonna get moving. All right, grab your ball out in front, plant your feet, and then just roll the ball. Roll and roll and roll. So if you've got something like a foam roller and you just wanna roll a foam roller back and forth, you can do that. Whatever is going to quantify as a pseudo spherical object. So press into the ball, press and press and press, roll and roll and roll and roll and roll and roll and roll. We're just getting the body used to what we got going on. Take a big breath. Pause and roll the other way. Oh my word, have you ever rolled the ball the opposite way? Okay, this is weird. Apparently, I've only ever rolled dough in one direction. I mean, it's not just me. Is this weird? Okay, this is really weird. So, welcome to Brain Gym. Rolling backwards, trying not to drop the ball. 3, 2, 1, big breath. Now we're going to take it, we're going to put it in between the forearms, and we're going to be like a cricket. Press in and then up and down, 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 up and down. There we go. Ooh. I'm losing it, y'all, as if I hadn't already. Oh, there we go. Roll and roll and roll and roll and roll. Okay, so the tops of the shoulders should start to burn a little bit. The chest should really be feeling it. You want to press hard enough that you're making sure that that chest wall really gets a good warm up. 3, 2, 1, and release. Swing the arms forward and back. And then start to add the heels forward and forward. There we go. Down into the low body we go. All right. How we doing today, y'all? We're loving it. Life is good. Nothing quite like being at home. Yes. All right. So as that ball comes forward, start to switch hands with it. There we go. Just working on dexterity, because I kind of imagine that most of us aren't going out and playing catch right now. We're not. Some of you actually are sewing the bejesus out of some masks, which is really cool. Now start to press that ball a little higher, a little higher. There you go. Go at your own pace. Just because one person is moving like a hot grasshopper doesn't mean the next person needs to. Beautiful. Get those shoulders nice and hot. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plant the feet, take a little dip in the knees, and then we got the rolling. Roll and roll and roll and roll and roll. Now, if you want to add little micro squats to the rolling process, add micro squats. We're just sitting in. See, I love these little ball work because it seems so dumb at first, and then the body's going, oh my word, can I put it down now? 3, 2, 1, other way. Keep the squat if you want to. Oh gosh, why doesn't this work? So you're rolling in the opposite direction. There you go. Only squat if your knees are ready for it. Otherwise, you could always do heel kicks. You could do side to side motion. 3, 2, 1. Now drop, hold that squat. If that squat's for you, put it in between your forearms. Here we go. We got that little cricket motion. Up and down. Oops, up and down, up and down, up and down. There you go. Of all the silly things in the world. So while you're doing the seesaw motion with the arms, what are we doing with the legs? You could step touch, or you could drop a little lower. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, all right. Kick it across the back. Big breath. And then swing the arms and switch hands with the ball. Press and press, press and press. There you go. So the big thing that researchers know about getting older, yes, we need to do weight-bearing exercises, mostly to help with bone density. Awesome. And we need to do the silly movements to keep the brain engaged, to keep the blood chemistry nice and balanced. Reach a little higher if you can. There we go. But we need to do things that are out of the norm so that the body doesn't get used to everyday exercises, and therefore when you need to do something strange like this, the body responds when you need it. All right, here we go. I'm watching the clock. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Hands on hips, big circles, very nice. Woo! I'm watching the ticker over there, other direction. Check in with the knees. How are the knees feeling today? Oh yeah, I forget. I'm in my space of comfort. I'm waving at the neighbors as they're walking by. And then pause. Stick your right hip out, way out. Take the ball in the left hand. Even out. Press into that outer right hip. Check in with that IT band. The IT band runs from the outside of the knee, outside of that hip. And if that's really pinging on you, feels like the piranhas are there, that's IT band. Up, other direction, switch hands. And try to make sure your arms are level with the floor, because the body is gonna say, my body is bent over, therefore my arms should be askew. But we want the body to respond differently. Press into that outer hip. 3, 2, 1. Bring that ball center. Find that little squat again. And then we're gonna press the ball. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. There you go. Ah. Ooh, this ball looks like coronavirus. Squeeze it, squeeze it. It does. Oh, actually yours does. Yours looks like the last model that I saw of coronavirus. There we go. Woo. Squeeze. Squeeze, drop that squat a little further. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Big breath. All right, grab a chair. Time to go for a run. Da, 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 da. Whew. Now, for this run, you can do a couple of things. You can simply run in place, and you can squeeze the ball. Or you can put the ball in between the knees and run in place that way. So you get a little inner thigh engagement, and you get that core engagement. The biggest thing with any seated exercise, and you guys hear this all the time, is don't round the back as you come in. Make sure that chin pulls into the throat base. All right, so we're seated. If you've got the ball in between the knees, you find cactus arms. If you don't have the ball in between the knees, you've just simply got it in front of the chest and you're squeezing. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Give it a 30-second little run. Little toe taps. Toe taps. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. So we've got the little run going, and it's going to send our heart rate up. It shouldn't get us too badly yet. We do have a couple of sets of them to go. Uh-oh, I'm losing my virus ball. And pause. Take the ball up overhead, scooch to the edge of the chair, pull, lean back just a little bit, pull that right knee up and squeeze the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs down, ball in between. On your mark, get set, go. Da, 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 da. I love looking at all the faces, all the healers and energy workers and emotionally available people on the Zoom this morning. It's so lovely. So much better than trying to watch the news. My left leg just stopped functioning. And grab the ball. Bring it up. Even if it's in front of the chest or in front of the face, that's fine. Protect the shoulders. Lean back a little bit. Left leg rises first this time. Squeeze the ball 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put her down. Are you ready? Cactus arms. Right. Chair sprints. They're so much fun. On your mark, get set, go. So it's interesting, as I was running along last time, I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm talking that my left leg isn't responding. My brain is telling me it has something to do with this inner thigh squeeze, with some weakness in this left hip somewhere, and the inner thigh squeeze is kind of shining a light on that left hip's weakness, because there it went, my left leg isn't wanting to respond. And pause, and lift, and lean. Right leg lifts, 10 squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last. Run in 3, 2, 1. All right. So if any of these exercises kind of point out a weakness in a body part, that's excellent. So I didn't realize I had something more going on than I thought was just kind of a little pain. So now I have the time to rehab myself. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Take those arms up, lean it back, left leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Oh yeah, feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release. Lean it forward. Elbows on the thighs. Let the head hang heavy if you want to. Those heads and shoulders do so much work all day long. Give them a little break. And because today is core work day, we're going to have a little bit of a water break, and then we're going to come back and stand with our chair. So take your ball and put it off to the side, someplace you're not going to trip on it. Grab some water, and then, whew, it's going to be chair time. I love all you people that showed up this morning. That's pretty stinking cool. Like, I wonder if I could just, like you were talking, can we push on it and just push into the center of the universe? Well, the Milky Way, rather. It's pretty cool.
There is a probability.
There is high probability. We were discussing quantum physics yesterday. I love that Ori's in school, and so she's reading about atoms and string theory and quantum theory, and it's like, and she comes up and she's like, I want to tell you about this, and I'm like, sweet. I mean, yesterday with the death of my beautiful, beautiful chicken, it was a rough day to try to contemplate string theory, but my brain was also calm enough to actually understand what she was talking about. I was like, oh, look at that, string theory. Huh. Okie doke. So you're going to need the back of your chair. I'm going to, if we turn kind of at angles, I think there we go. Then they'll be able to see. So we've got hands on the back of the chair. We're going to start with the back side of the body. Then we're going to do the side of the body. And then we're going to sit down and we're going to do the front of the body. And then we're going to do the other side of the body. It's going to be great. All right, hands on the back of the chair. Here's the key. Move really closely. If you catch yourself like this, okay, so I don't explain this in class very often. So I'm now way out in my left arm. I'm now asking the right bank of my back to do the lifting. So the goal is to keep everything square, and when you have an elbow bend, you have equidistance on the outside of the chair with each one. That way, because if you start doing like this, you know that you're trying to use your back muscles to lift instead of your glute muscles. Lord knows I needs to work on my glutes. So I'm going to keep my elbows really even. Little bend in the elbow, left foot plants center line of the chair. That right leg bends. We bend in a little more as long as we don't have all the weight on the back of the chair, and then we start to lift. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Now drop it off to the left side, little bend in the left knee, and then lift, drop it off to the right. Rainbow up and over, rainbow up and over. There we go. That's number 2, rainbow and rainbow. Now with a little micro bend in that left leg, you're going to notice this starts to show up in the back of that left leg real fast. There we go. Oh, I'd ask Elizabeth what number we're on, except I wouldn't be able to hear her. So I'm going to call that 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make it all the way across. Then bring those knees together like a little birdie on a perch. You've got the right toes out behind you. And then we're going to push the toes straight through the wall. So yes, that standing leg is still cooking over here. Push the toes straight back. 1, 2, little Pilates here. 3, 4, or ballet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Woo! Put that down. Yes! Feel that. See, there's a reason ballerinas look so good in their little tutus and tights. Because Ed, you'd look fantastic in a tutu as well. Other direction. I have a friend that teaches dance to little tiny people. And she says there's always a riot when she gets the tutus out. And she goes to hand the little boys like hats instead of tutus. The little boys have none of it. They want tutus too. All right, so left leg is gonna plant again, left hand on the back of the chair. Now we're not leaning in like Charlie Chaplin because that chair is gonna go ka-tunk. Anybody that has wheels on their chair, please maybe use a wall instead. I'd use this wall, but I would like disappear into the universe, into a wormhole somewhere, and you'd never see me again. All right, foot planted, outside of the leg. Look down at your right toes. You want the right toes facing the same direction as your left toes. Hand up and out in a little cactus or on the hip, and then lift the outside of the ankle. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold that leg up, bring your elbow forward. You're gonna bring that right knee to the elbow. Well said. Here we go. 1, 2, feel it in your abs. 3, 4, beautiful. 5, you guys look great. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Oh, kick that leg out the side. Find that cactus arm. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Hip circles. Shoo. That's what I'm talking about. All right, other direction. It's gonna be beach season. Wanna see everybody in their bikinis. All right, have a seat in the chair. So with Ori in the house, because Ori's originally from Poland, she even kind of goofs off with her own accent. So my daughter has now, here she is, 9 years old. Mama, is it time for the waffles? What would you like for breakfast, Zoe? Waffles? It's like having a little tiny Helga in the house. All right, so legs are gonna pull into the chest. One leg at a time or both legs at a time. It's up to you. You wanna lift the arms, you can lift the arms. Here we go, little micro pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold on to the chair, put the feet down, lift the hips. Little reverse plank action. If lifting the hips is too much for the wrists, just lift the heart, because that's the important part in all workouts. Now tush touches down, and then tush lifts, and down, and lift, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath. Roll out the wrists. And the other side of the body. Lift it up. All right. We're going to make ourselves at the opposite angle now. Beautiful. All right. Whew. And we'll have fun, fun, fun till Caroline turns the Zoom off. Yay! Or Ori kicks me in the face. All right, left leg up and behind. Check those elbows. We don't want to be leaning to one side or the other. You should be able to look down and back and know that all of those toes are facing in a forward direction. Bend it in, 20 lifts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift, little bend in the right knee. Take that left leg to the right and then rainbow up and over. Need to come this way. Here we go. Up and over. 1 and 1. 2 and 2. Notice I'm counting this time. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. Make the magic happen. There we go. 5 and 5. 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10 and 10. Lift, bring that leg in for that little perch pose. We've got a little bend. We've got the knees together, and then those toes they go straight behind. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. As if you're trying to put your toe in, I don't know, I wouldn't say the light socket, because somebody would say, well, what happens if somebody does that? So we'll just put our toe in a little hole behind us. Bring it together. Put it down. Whoo. Roll it out. Other direction. Now I've got the outside of this hip to do. You're going to notice that right hip is going to be like, no. And it's okay. If you need to take breaks, take breaks. All right. Right hand comes in. And then we lean, but not a lot. Right foot plants, outside of the leg. All the toes facing the same direction. I've got my cactus arm up and ready. Here we go. We got the lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow forward, leg lifts, knee swings up. 1, 2, 3. Make it feel the best you can. 5. Modify everything. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. You got this. Yes. Now hold. Yes. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Swish it. Swish it. Oh, yeah. Stir those chakras. Get into that cosmic soup. Other direction. Wham. Yes. Whoo. I pulled the renewal card this morning. I'm going to get a new lease on life today. All right. Make sure you can sit in that chair. That chair. Oh, all right. We ready to do our little lifts? Hold on to the chair if you need to. If not, lift the legs or one leg at a time. 20 little pulls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So shoulder blades on the back of the chair if you need to, but if they cannot be on the back of the chair, ooh, a little extra challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Hands down, chest high. So if you're going to keep the buns down, then you would lift and press with the arms, but not lift the carriage of the body. And you would just simply lift. That's going to help with the upper back muscles. If you're going to lift the tush completely off, we lift the pelvis. And then here we go. Drop it down. And 1, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down, elbows forward, drop the head. Holding the upper body with the arms behind you like that will set off the upper trapezius muscle, which is those stress muscles at the top of the shoulders. So using the head weight just to give it a stretch through the cervical is always a good idea. Oh, allergies. Ori and I are both drowning today, whatever bloomed overnight. Hands on the legs, roll it up, water break. Be back with a heavy weight or a weight of any sort. I don't know, give you a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Let's see. So these can be done seated or standing. Pew! Get into the upper body. Get nice and tough. There we go. Woo. All right, y'all. Y'all are going to see me disappear real quick. I'm going to go turn the heater off. Phew. Who knew core work could make it so roasty toasty in here? Just in case the fur baby decides to come and go. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'll put that one there. All right, so when you come back, the safest place to put your weight is probably in the seat of your chair, unless you're going to sit in your chair to do these exercises, which is perfectly fine. Now, as an example of weights that you might have around the house, some people will, some people won't. Oh, Scooty came to visit. Kettlebells. Kettlebells are a beautiful thing as long as they're used properly. And because of their odd shape, they're really great for resistance work because then you got to hold on to them in funny ways. Otherwise, a regular dumbbell or something that's heavy than air. All right, so we're going to grab our weight. We're going to put it end to end in between our hands. I'm gonna, hi Scooty. I don't want Scooty to get stepped on. Okay, feet wider than hips as long as that's safe for your knees and your hips. And I've got, so kettlebell. This is what a kettlebell looks like. So this one weighs 20 pounds. So just like a regular weight, I've got it end to end. Or if like Kathleen, I see you've got yours tucked in together, which is perfectly fine if you want to just tuck their little ends together. Just make sure it's a safe position for you. Feet a little wide, knees bent, right in front of the chest. We're gonna lean back ever so slightly. So, I mean, I'm talking slightly, that's it. I mean, I moved 2 inches maybe. That's so that we miss our chin and our nose. Little squeeze through the glutes, belly button draws in, press straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop those weights or that weight into the right hand. Fingertips up behind the left ear. You might need to have the feet come in a little more skinny. This is going to be for those left obliques. We're going to drop the weight toward the knee and then come right back up. Here we go. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch hands, nice and gentle. This is just in case you ever need to start the lawnmower to the side. Like if you're talking to the neighbor and you're like, hey, and you, oh no. Because most of you have like people that come and do that for you because you live in condos and stuff. Bless you. Here we go. Drop it left. Here we go. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. It makes me just, I'm in awe of the fact of how different this can be from side to side. 9, 10, back to the original side. Fingertips up, drop it down. Hi, Scroot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Just make sure that that shoulder doesn't pop up with it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that told me all about myself. Whew. Back up in front of the chest we go. Little bend in the knees. Watch the nose and chin. Tuck it in. Belly button in. Squeeze the glutes. Press it straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, those are nice. Woo, just take a breath. Okie dokie. Left foot forward, right foot back. Bring that weight right up in front of the shoulder. If you need that left arm out, but the front knee is bent, the back heel is planted on the floor as best you can. If you need to shorten the stance, do that. We're gonna lift this 5 times because we have a heavier weight going on. I don't wanna overload. So here we go, press it up. 1, keep the elbow in line with the torso. 2, 3, 4, 5, pull it into the center, switch sides. Boom, karate chop. Press it straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First side. So if you notice, if your weight is got enough heft to it, you'll feel the body adjust because the weight is all on one side and that torso is having to adjust for that. 5 of them. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can see my head turning red like a thermometer in the thing. Woo! Last 5. Oh, y'all aren't turning red like that. Whew, I guess I gotta breathe more. Here we go. Push it straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put that heavy weight down. Climb back in your chair. Because if I sing it, it won't make it so bad. Uh-oh, we might have chicken invaders if she can figure out how to get through that hole. All right, we're back in the chair. We're going for a run. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and run it up. There we go. So if you want to add jumping jack arms to this, you're welcome to. Mine don't exactly want to, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Now hold up nice and tall through that thoracic body so that that core is holding you up, so that that upper back doesn't arch over the thighs. Oh, left leg not playing along. Keep going. Woo. Ruh-roh, y'all lost me for a second. I have it on Do Not Disturb, but my mother is trying to call. Nope, decline. Other side, yep. Oh, I should be back on. There we go. Sorry, my mom called. I'm still watching the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles on the torso. Beautiful. I put it on Do Not Disturb. And that's what it is. Southern accents are a frequency in the universe that can even interrupt Zoom. Well, darling, I just wanted to see how you are. Other direction. My mother, she is so genteel. I'm not sure that I fell off of the right tree. And lift the body up. Ooh, 3, 2, run as fast as you can, as fast as you can. Ah, we got nowhere to go and nothing to do. So we're running away in our minds. Oh, the pitter pat of giant feet. And we go, and we go, and we go. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. We're only halfway there. If you've got jumping jack arms going on, do those jumping jack arms. You know, I know everybody else started doing them, and I was like, no, not yet, because we got a third set to go. Woo, you can, look at you guys. I love you. I love you. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Come on, feet. Don't fail me now. 10 more seconds. We got this. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circles. Yes. Other direction. All right. We're going to get in a set of abs because I know we're all excited about that before we get our third set of run in. Ooh, all right, sit it up nice and tall. Left ankle, right thigh. Make sure your tail is nice and square. We've got the left armpit up and proud. Left hand on that left knee. And we're going to take that elbow down either to the ankle or to the left knee. Here we go. 1, nice squeeze. 2, squeeze it. 3. Now put a walnut in your belly button and crack it right there. That's what I want. Yes, shell me some nuts, y'all. 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Both hands up, scooch forward. Here we go with the hover. Lift that leg. Oh, figure 4 hover. I snuck that in. I just, like a note under the door. Yes. Oh, the clock is counting so slowly. 3, 2, 1. Ah, lean it forward. Woo. Get a little hip in there. Whew. All right, you might have to switch out the kind of nut you're using on the other side. Maybe roasted peanuts or pecans. Do we say pecan or do we say pecan? Okay, right hand, right knee, right ankle on left thigh, left fingertips behind the ear, and then that elbow either goes to the ankle or comes across to the knee. Here we go. Put the nut in, crunch it. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, make me a pecan pie. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both hands, if you can. If you need to put the toes on the floor before you lift, do that. If you need to keep one big toe on the floor, do that. Oh, yeah. See, this is where we begin to philosophize about, I'm not real sure, I'm running out of oxygen. 3, 2, 1, put it down. Woo! Butterfly wings. Ah, hold on, but we're gonna have to put that ankle back up there because we didn't lean forward. Ankle back up, lean it in. I was trying to come up with something complex to talk about and I ran out. Okay, are you ready for this other run? Yes, if you need water before you start this. All right, so we're gonna start out with a walk. And then we're gonna go into a little jog. Then we're gonna go back into a walk. And then we're gonna go into a little jog. And then we're gonna go back into a walk. And then we're gonna run. This is gonna take a little longer. So 3, 2, 1, have yourself a little walk. It's like Mary Poppins. I'm having a jolly holiday with Mary. Because Mary's the one to touch smile. I don't know the rest of the words, but she's all cartooned out and there are penguins dancing along behind her and she has her parasol. All right, pick up the pace. This is about the pace where if you went from a walk on a horse to a canter and the horse didn't quite get it, so now you're being beat to death by this pseudo trot. So then you pull the horse right here back into the walk. Na, 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 na. And then if you're me and you happen to be on a horse, you get impatient. So you kind of kick them up into just a little trot ski. And you breathe. So we're holding up the whole time through the torso. And then we slow it down into the walk. This time we're going to pick up into a faster pace, but we got 10 seconds before we get there. 3, 2, 1, faster this time. Now this is the pace where we start to feel everything in the body start to jiggle. So this is about where everybody in class starts to laugh because they're like, oh, I didn't know those body parts even move. All right, you ready to run? On your mark, get set, go! Da-na-na-na-na. Na, 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 na. So it's a core exercise. Concentrate on that belly wall so that those hip flexors don't get set off. There we go. Keep it going. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it out. That's what we're doing. All right, 3, 2, 1, stand it up. Hands on hips, press the pelvis a little forward, get into those hip flexors. Breathe it in. Lift that heart. All right, back around behind that chair. Unless you want to go extreme. Now, you want to go extreme and you want to go do these in the seat of the chair, that's perfectly fine. You're welcome to go all the way down and in. We tend to do this in yoga, but not necessarily in weightlifting class. Just because level of flexibility for people that choose to do yoga, they're looking for flexibility in weightlifting, maybe not so much. All right, so we got the right bun to do again. So lean into the back of the chair, a countertop or the wall. We've got the toes all facing the general same direction. We got 20 lifts to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slide that leg out to the side. You'll be able to see Ori's toes come out next to the chair and lift the outside of the right ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it down, squat back into the tush, and then see if you can peel the toes up and away from the floor or up and into your shoes. Little squat ski. Breathe it in. Breathe it out, straighten those legs. Right foot plants, left leg goes back, belly button draws in. Toes all generally going in the same direction. Lift, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it out. Ankle toward the ceiling. This is gonna tell on us. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put it down. Legs go wide. Either arms folded on the back of the chair or forearms in the chair. Whatever you do, let the head hang heavy and just breathe. If you want to shift the hips from side to side, you're more than welcome to. Or if you even want to like turn one set of toes out so that you can get into the sartorius muscle and a little deeper in the hamstring, you could do that too. A little bit of a Charlie Chaplin-esque move where you bend really deeply into one leg and turn the toes up on the other. Those of you that like downward facing dog, you're welcome to do downward facing dog or just touch the floor. But the big deal is let the head just hang. 3, 2, and 1. Knees bend, hands in the seat of the chair or on the back, roll it up. Be prepared for the blood pressure adjustment. Hang on through it if it happens. Center the feet. Turn in toward the camera. And it is time for the stretchy, stretchy business. The yogis are starting to check in early. Like I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and they're all working from home, and I guess her bosses finally let them all know that there have been cameras in their office for a long time. She goes, Caroline, when I get like, I need some energy at work, I go and skip up and down the halls and do all these crazy exercises in the halls. She goes, and they've been letting me do it all this time, and I didn't know there were cameras there. I was like, oh. All right, right ankle, left thigh. The first thing we're going to do is turn the heart space in toward the ankle. So take that right collarbone as close to the ankle as you can. If you're super flexy and you want to take that right elbow and prop it on your right heel, and then just drop your chin in like a little birdie trying to go to sleep, you're welcome to. So, in the manner of all things, Ori was talking about how she had a vision of a tarantula yesterday when she was doing the meditation with us last night. She looked it up, and she's terrified of spiders. But this had like the best connotation on the planet. Take a breath, roll it up. Heart comes straight down and through, right into those hips, because when we do core work, it really aggravates the hips because the hips are trying to take over for what the core doesn't want to do. Hey, Grant. So we got to get into the hips and get into that back. But yesterday we had to have our beloved lead hen put to sleep, and I was like, you know what? You really are my totem spirit. So today I looked up the chicken as a totem spirit. Most people would not want a chicken as their totem animal. Roll the body up, pull that leg up and in, give it a shake. Because I'm like, oh, chickens are dumb, chickens are this, chickens are that, until you own chickens and you realize how cool chickens really are. Man, we should all want the chicken as our totem spirit. It's all about being adventurous and courageous and responsive. I was like, why, yes, I will embody that. Pull it up and in. And release other leg. Lift left collarbone, left ankle. Turn it Lower it, breathe into it. This intensifies it. So if this is too much, make sure you come away from it. Breathing in and out. Grant's in the house. Grant will be getting into yoga here in about 3 minutes. So you just hang out and chuckle at us, or go ahead and get your stretch on and work on some of your crossbody stuff like this. Breathing in and out. Roll that body up. Down through center we go to create that balance. Lots of deep breaths. Check in with the shoulders, because a lot of times when we do the low body stuff, I notice that my shoulders start creeping up, especially when my low back starts to get tired. Next time you breathe in, roll the body up, pick that leg up, pull it in, give it a swing and a shake. I have to say, I'm missing my rolfer these days. Pull, snug it in, and release right arm across the chest. We didn't do a ton with the upper body, but it's always good to get into the shoulders and the scapula. Big breath. Other arm. Sweep it across.